Okay, y'all might remember about a week ago I had an oil leak on this thing, and I got under here and tightened the bolts on the oil pan here, because it's leaking right there. And it was still dripping a little bit when I pulled it in here, but these bolts were they're kind of loose-ish. You know, I tightened them pretty good, I thought, last week, but after driving it and having it warm up, they tightened up a bit more. So, it wouldn't hurt to drive it some more and keep an eye on it. So, that's what I did. We were talking the other day about this pipe. This pipe right here is the one that costs so much money to replace. And I got a buddy in New York called Home Motorsports, and he said, just instead of paying for this whole piece, just get a piece of flex pipe. And I believe if I understood him right, he's talking about taking it loose here, cutting it back here behind the brake, just putting a piece of flex pipe in there. That seems to me like a real good solution. I would need to take it apart and get my measurements so I get the right size piece of flex pipe, but looks to me like that is a fix that would work. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do on this thing, rather than spending. I think the least expensive one I found was over $300, and they had them going all the way up to over $600. So that seems like a lot better fix than that. So anyway, with all that said, oh, yep, I see a leak. Do you see it? I see a drip. I just saw a drip down right out of there. So yeah, I hadn't actually fixed that leak. I've slowed it down some. I'll probably take this thing to my mechanic, John Shepard. He's the one that was working on that Austin Healey that I showed you guys a while back. I like John a lot, and every time I take a car over to him to get him to work on it, I feel like I'm doing the car a favor, because he's such a good mechanic. I feel that good about having him work on my cars. So I don't have any problem running the car over to John, even though I'm paying him to do something I could do myself. When it comes to putting an oil pan gasket on a Toyota, I just soon pay somebody to do that. If it was that Ford right there, I'd do it myself. But I'll let him work on this car. I don't mind paying somebody to do that, not at all. Alrighty then.